All right. The next question type we're going to look at is your short answer questions, okay? All right. So remember that you are going to have a total of 3. You're going to have 40 minutes to do it. Remember, one's going to be comparing and analyzing secondary sources, another one doing the same for primary sources, and then you get to choose based off time period, no stimulus, another short answer question. All right. 3 total. Okay, you have 40 minutes set aside for it. We're going to practice so that we can get that down to 30 minutes, leaving you 10 minutes to edit. Okay, questions will be usually a comparison and causation for the most part. All right, except for the secondary source one will be based off interpretation. All right, detailed and succinct. So here we go. First, you always need to label your answers, okay? Always, always, always. So break them down. A, answer it. B, answer it. C, answer it. Okay, they should be 3 to 4 solid sentences, okay, each. So that's a total of 9 to 12 for the entire SAQ set, all right? And how your answer should be is that you should identify the response using a claim with a KBAT, okay? You should then define the KBAT in relationship to the question, and then you need to explain the connection of your KBAT to whatever task was being asked, okay? Those are the big 3 ways. Definitely answer them in order. Always stay inside the box. Remember, graders do not read outside the box, so you could have the greatest piece of writing ever outside of that box, and it does not count. And then always write in pen. I hate pencil. Do it in pen. All right. Here's an example. Pause the video, take a look at it. All right, let's look at the question. Briefly describe one historical perspective expressed in the image. Briefly explain how one specific event or development in the period from 1800 to 1850 contributed to the process. And then briefly explain one specific historic effect in the period from 1844 to 1890. So we're going to play in 2 different time periods here, okay? All right, so here are some examples of answers, all right? When you look at A, briefly describe one historical perspective, manifest destiny, KBAT. The next few sentences are simply defining and explaining it. And then next, relating it back to the question. Overall, the image, right? Because that's what it's asking. All right, the next one is one specific event, all right, that contributed to this process. Another KBAT, California Gold Rush. You're going to talk about it, define it, relate it back to the question. And then the next question is asking from 1844 to 1890, something that resulted from all of this. Exodusters, again, another KBAT. You list it, explain it, define it, and relate it back to the question. So remember that SAQs require you to show your learning and analyze information as well as explain events and relate it to a big concept.